Good morning, everyone. It is July 1st. Time for an update. Just a couple things. We just got back from vacation, so it's been a while since I recorded a video, and been some massive growth over the last couple weeks. And our air conditioner is out, so coming out here to cool down. And we also have gotten a ton of rain lately. So, anyway, let's go ahead and get started. First are the volunteer. Pretty sure these are probably mini pumpkins. Got one there and two there. Don't know if I'll let them grow or not. Of course I will. At least one of them. I do need to weed this out some. Okay, so here are the blueberries, and here are hot peppers. The hot peppers, I don't know what they are until they start growing the peppers, so that kind of stinks, but it's also kind of fun. Don't know that any of them really have a lot of peppers growing. That one's starting to get some ready to go. Let's see what we got here. All right, here's this guy. He's got some peppers starting to grow. Still don't know what that is. It's even more confusing looking at it than anything I had that looked like that. So anyway, those are the hot peppers. Also got a couple over here hanging out in the mulch. They're hot peppers, so I mean they'll do fine. Clearly different varieties. If I had to guess, this is maybe an ancho, just by the way it's getting tall. Problems. First ones are these blueberries. I tried blueberries in the past and did not work. And trying blueberries again, I don't know what's going on. They don't grow. It's just sitting like that. Been like that forever. That one's been like that forever. It's not getting any bigger, not getting any leaves. And the same with that guy. So, if anybody has any suggestions, let me know, because I'm really getting frustrated with that. Don't know what's going on. Just love to have blueberries, and this seems like a great place to grow them. I'm pretty sure it's acidic soil, so what do you do? Alright, here is the raspberries. I harvested a ton of raspberries when we got back, and it was hot and it wasn't fun, but it was exciting to get so many, and they just keep growing. And you look at these guys. They're so nice looking. So many of them. But some of my other videos. Here's the new canes. I'm surprised to see they already got flowers starting to grow. And the ones with raspberries are the old canes. They'll die off once they're done with this round, and I'll cut them back. There is the air conditioner that's broke. That's wonderful. Yeah, the vacation bill and now that bill. So much fun. Anywho. Okay, so here is a plant that might be a sweet potato. I don't know. And it is growing. Look at that bug. Yeah. We don't need you around. It's growing like a potato berries. So I got these potato berries here. Let's see if I can get the better look at these for you. There they are. Apparently these are rare. I've never had them before. A friend of mine that grows potatoes every year has never had them before, so I'm excited. I'm going to keep them buggers and try to grow potatoes from seed. That'd be kind of different. And this one, if it's a sweet potato, which I have a hard time believing it is because there's so many berries. But if it is, I'll have a ton of sweet potato seeds. But I doubt it. Anywho, back to the other red potatoes, which I'm sure are red potatoes. They're dying off already. And I planted these back in March. It's July 1st, so it makes sense. So once we need some potatoes, which might be tonight, depending on if the bag I bought is still good anymore or not. Might be digging some of them up. And I have inside a sweet potato we never ate, and it's started to grow rather long shoots on it, and it'll take the place of these potatoes. This one is a volunteer squash plant. Don't know what it is. You'll hear that a lot today. So excited to figure out what that is. This is just a random eggplant start I had left over, so I threw it out. Still has plenty of time. And the same with this guy. We have flea beetle damage galore, because can't have eggplants without flea beetles. Yay. Now these two little guys, I don't know what their problem is. They're being stubborn. Habaneros, but they just will not grow. I mean, look at that. I mean, that's my hand. That's the pepper plant. And it's already got a pepper on it. Stupid. Anywho. This weed here, some kind of vine, all over my yard. All over. So, I deal with that. Okay, so this guy, and this guy, and this guy, kind of like a pan squash. Don't have any growing yet, but plants are doing well, so that makes me happy. And, okay, so, sorry, gotta reply to the wife. Alright, and we got this area here. Did a lot of weeding. Had to do a whole lot of weeding when I came back from vacation, but it was worth it because it looks so much nicer now. This is what an habanero plant's supposed to look like. And my guess is it'll start growing tons of habaneros and I can make myself tons of hot sauce. I do put my grass cuttings down, grass clippings. Keeps weeds to a minimum. Keeps moisture in the ground, which we've had a ton of moisture. So that's a good thing. Here's another random eggplant. Still have some room in here. I could throw something. I don't know what. Okay, so over here, I don't know what's going on. No idea. This was a cantaloupe plant, and this is my other cantaloupe plant, which actually has cantaloupe starting. Pretty sure there's some others on here, but and they're not growing yet. But it's really irritating. This was a super nice cucumber plant, and I honestly don't know what's going on. Anyway, came back Saturday, put it up through the arbor. Looks beautiful. All the leaves look like that. The next day, it was that. This stupid cucumber beetle and its stupid virus kill my cucumbers every year, so I don't know what to do. Anybody has any suggestions, let me know. I don't really want to use chemicals, but man, it's so frustrating. This guy, I mean, look at him. He's looking nice and healthy. Guarantee you next video he'll be out of here. And some volunteer raspberries, all new, so no berries on it yet. This plant, okay, so I like to save seeds from restaurants, and the easiest way is through tomatoes. These are Olive Garden tomatoes from the salad. Man, I'm falling in love with these guys. I mean, they're nice and big and plump and very, very, very plentiful. So many of them. And so far has been disease resistant. Yeah, a little bit starting to grow there, but couldn't be happier with this guy. Look at all those tomatoes. All those in there. So many tomatoes. And I should trim it up, but I never do. I don't know. Too much work. So here, this was supposed to be in all kinds of melons and squash, and they all died. So I don't know what to do. I do have a pepper plant here. If I had to guess, it's a bell pepper, but your guess is as good as mine. What I was super excited about, I didn't even know I had watermelon plants over here, but Anybody who grows watermelon, you know what those leaves are. Watermelon. I mean, I know I started some, but I thought they all died. So we'll see what those turn into. I don't know. Or watermelon. Another eggplant I just randomly threw because I had an extra seedling. And this is a blue Hubbard. Won that a long time ago, I think, from Babette in the garden. So don't see a lot from her. Kind of miss her. Hope she's okay. But anyway, that's just starting, and that'll be enormous when it starts growing. Okay, so here's the main garden. Looking nice and green. So I had some Swiss chard over here. And it was either choked out or the rabbits got to it, but either way, Swiss chard is gone. I do have this enormous plant here, which is based off of what's growing on it. My pumpkins that start yellow and end up orange. So, there, it actually looks a little different this year. I don't know what it'll be. Should get rid of it to let this guy here grow. So this guy I'm excited about. First time I've grown spaghetti squash. And getting a lot of spaghetti squash. Got one there. Got one there. Got one growing in one of my pepper plants. I think that's an habanero. The plant goes all the way back there. I mean, it's taken over the yard. I didn't realize it took over that much, but it's just doing really well. And then I got this enormous plant here, volunteer. Like I said, you're gonna hear that a lot. Don't know what it is. It almost looks like one of the yellow squash. I mean, I should pick that today and see what it is. I think that's the only one growing so far. There's a new one over there, but I don't know why I keep these. They're no good. Anywho, coming back over here, the habanero plant with the spaghetti squash growing in it. And this guy is my jalapeno, I believe. Didn't get any oh, no, that's a bell pepper. So the jalapeno then's over there. Let me show you that real quick. Actually got jalapenos this year. Isn't that nice? I don't know if you can see them back in there, but got some habaneros. And then we got bell peppers. Good to see. Yeah, that's nice. I like that. Over here is not doing so hot. I don't really have anything. Got a whole bunch of these ivy weeds growing. And a whole bunch of eggplant that was supposed to do well. And that plant right here, it was so far ahead of the schedule before I put it out here. Those damn flea beetles, I swear. They'll ruin everything. There's another one of my volunteer plants. This is so tiny that I'm really curious what it's going to be, but it's been at this stage a long time and wasting garden space. Pretty freaking irritating. We've got milkweed everywhere. So probably you try to be nice to the birds. You know, I grew milkweed. Let it go all year for the butterflies. Grew this pokeweed, which I lost a lot of pokeweed with all the storms this year. I mean, you get these berries. No good for humans, but the birds love them. But then there's just pokeberry everywhere in the yard. I mean, look at that. It just comes up everywhere. So annoying. So what do? Be mean to the birds or be nice to them? I don't know. Being nice to them for now. Pineapple, it's really disappointing. I don't know what happened. I thought being in the garden would really help it out, but it's barely alive. Anyways, volunteer tomato plant. Probably we stayed at Texas Roadhouse one year, and that's what that probably is. But it could be mixed with something. One of the many varieties I grew last year. Another one of my cucumber plants, which was doing pretty good, but now that I come over here, it's like that damn cucumber beetle killed it. I mean, there's just no point in growing cucumbers. And what's the point? It just dies. Oh, anywho. Alright, here's the maple tree. Gotta take it, cut it back more. You know, really don't like it, but fun little project with my son. He doesn't want to cut it down and trying to keep it a bush. Here's another volunteer plant. Now this one's getting big and has plenty of male flowers, but I don't think it has one single fruit on it yet. So I have no idea what it is. Hopefully something cool. You can tell how wet it's been because you saw it. There you go. Mushrooms. Getting mushrooms. And here's another cucumber plant for the cucumber beetle to kill. So can't wait for that to happen. Woohoo! Love them cucumber beetles. Nothing over here. Just want to show you how much pokeberries growing everywhere. Just everywhere. Oh, look at that. Wonder what that is. Growing in a bucket, for God's sake. He might deserve to be planted somewhere. Yep, I'll save him. There's some weeds. I really need to clean this area up. It's a mess. Alrighty then. Whew. I got these tomato stakes. Gatorade bottles on them because son plays basketball here and don't need him poking an eye out going for a rebound. And I don't know why I encourage it because the ball bounces in here so much. There's more of these vines, which this is where my cucamelons usually pop up. And only one popped up this year and it already died. So, alright, let's try to get back in here. It's turning into a jungle. Okay. So first of all, we have my hardy kiwi right down here. Not really getting as big as I thought it would, but it's still alive and healthy. Next to a volunteer tomato that I should just take out to let the kiwi grow. I got some bok choy, which I don't know why I grow it because it just goes straight to seed. Actually, this batch was for the rabbit. When he comes out, he can eat it. He likes Swiss chard. Paste tomatoes. Trying to keep it tied up. I tie up all the branches. It's a lot of work, but it works. Look at all those tomatoes. They're not getting big yet, but there's a ton of them. I also have a bunch of, along the bottom back here, beans. You see them all the way down. I've been picking some, so that's nice. It's supposed to be a pole bean, but it doesn't climb, so it's kind of confusing. And here's another paste tomato. I mean, it makes a ton of tomatoes. Look at all those. Wow. More of the beans. You see all the pretty bean flowers. I should start getting pretty good harvest soon. With bok choy in between the tomato plants. Okay, this one is a Zapotec tomato plant, which I believe I won from Heirloom Tomatoes. It had to have been 7-8 years ago. Used up the last seeds, haven't planted them in years, but thanks Heirloom Tomatoes, or Heirloom Reviews. There's a big one back there. Some here. You got kind of a ribbing effect on them. So, excited about those. Surprised it even germinated. This one should be another Zapotec, but no tomatoes yet. So, I can't tell. It's got no, oh, there's one. First one down here. Yeah, it looks like a Zapotec. More bok choy. going to seed. More beans. Okay, this guy should be just a regular beefsteak. But I don't think he has any tomatoes yet either. Don't know why. Healthy. There's no tomatoes. This was supposed to be our other beefsteak. I tried to grow 2 of each variety, but it died. So this was a volunteer tomato plant. Don't know what it is. It was a little behind schedule, so I don't have any tomatoes yet. There's a bean here. Got a bean, couple beans. Yeah, they're growing. Okay, more bok choy. And this plant and that plant back there are the Olive Garden tomatoes. Let me see how many tomatoes it's growing. Okay. The only other thing I can think of is somewhere in this garden along here. Oh, there's some. Got some carrots. Picked one, ate one the other day. They're ready. I should pick them and eat them. It was supposed to be all along this fence line, but I think only about 5 of them came up. As you can see, I got a lot of grass back here too. Really makes me wish I had a bigger yard so I could have more mulch. Okay, I did have over in the garden, I didn't point it out, forgot because it's so small. Basil. There's basil right there. And that is cabbage. And this guy, don't know. So we will plant him and find out. That'll be fun. Okay, so here's some more raspberry canes that just keep growing. I think I'm going to get rid of all these, all along this fence. We got plans to take this fence down, put a patio cover up. But it doesn't grow a lot of raspberries. It does get some, as you can see. But not enough to sacrifice this part of the yard patio. So, it's weeding I haven't done yet. Garden came first. So anyway, that is what I have so far. Best part about vacation, well, I shouldn't say the best, but one of the fun parts of vacation are coming back to your garden, seeing what's grown, especially when you go late June, when everything starts taking off, and everything really took off while we were gone. You know, not everything's been a success. A lot of stuff I did this year didn't work, but enough has, and I'm excited. And hopefully it will continue to grow. And have a good year. So anyway, hope everybody else's gardening is going very well this year. And if anybody has any questions, comments, anything you can help me with, I always appreciate that. Anything you want to see more of, or how I started anything, or just anything, just let me know in the comments below. And I will see everybody next time.